Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Transfer Roundup series, and we're kicking off today with big news, a big update on the Virgil van Dijk situation. So as you know, he's been linked with quite a few clubs, Liverpool and Man City being the main ones. Today, Liverpool have ended their interest. They were being potentially investigated by the FA over approaching him illegally, and they've actually released a statement today saying they apologise and that they are no longer interested in signing Van Dijk. So that leaves one big club out there, and it looks like it could be happening. Van Dijk to Man City. It's going to be a lot of money, more than I was first expecting. We're talking 35 million plus. That's the number being thrown around. Some people saying 40 to 45, which is a lot of money for Van Dijk, but probably worth it. He's a very, very good player. So that's our first one out of the way. Let's jump into the next rumour. We're moving to the other side of Manchester for this one, and it's Alvaro Morata. Not looking like he's going to be staying at Madrid next season, and he could be on his way for a massive amount of money. Apparently they're looking for around 70 to 75 million euros for him, and Manchester United have officially made a bid of 60 million, and that has been rejected. But it's looking likely that they're going to go back in for him. Mourinho's a big fan of Morata, clearly, and they're looking for a striker. And I think this could be, they're ruling out Lukaku. I don't think Lukaku's going to be going to Manchester United unless this doesn't go through. Maybe he's a backup, but we're going to talk about Lukaku next because he's being linked to everyone. It's pretty crazy. But for now, Morata has had a lot of interest from a lot of clubs, but it seems like Man United are the only team to have made an offer, and it has been rejected. Now, wouldn't it be typical if Lukaku went back to his former club, Chelsea? Very, very similar to what Manchester United did with Pogba. You know, letting him go while he's young and hasn't quite reached that potential. I'm not sure what they didn't see in Lukaku. Everyone knew he's going to be a very, very good player. He went, and now it looks like he could be coming back. Chelsea are favourites to re-sign him, and Manchester United also linked. Apparently Bayern are interested as well, but I'm not sure how much I believe that. And there's other reports of Barcelona and Real Madrid. You know, you get it. It's going to be like this with any big striker that's, you know, really, really doing well and in form. He's going to be linked with all the clubs around the world. But for now, it does look like Chelsea could be re-signing him, just like they did with Matic and just like they did with David Luiz. But they've worked out pretty well. I think Lukaku would go back to Chelsea and be extremely successful there. Now for our next rumour, we're back to the other side of Manchester again, back to Man City, and we are looking at Nolito. Now, I thought when they signed him, they've got themselves a very good, underrated player, very experienced, but I think he only made 9 starts for Man City in the Premier League last season, which is pretty poor, isn't it? So it looks like he could be going back to Spain. Sevilla are favourites to sign him, but he could be going back to his old club. Apparently Atletico Madrid are interested as well, but Sevilla are favourites. And I think that would be a good move for him. Clearly, he's not going to be playing much at Man City, especially with Sane doing so well last year, with Sterling playing there still, and of course the new signing, Bernardo Silva. So it looks like Nolito will be leaving the Premier League after 1 year, and I think Bravo should join him as well. Go back to Spain. So it begins, guys. Alexis Sanchez being linked to many, many clubs over the last few weeks, but nothing solid. But today, it has emerged that potentially, and I don't know if I believe it, but Man City have reached an agreement with Alexis Sanchez, and it could be done within the next few days. But, basically I'm praying, Alexis, don't do this, please. Especially not to Man City. If we are going to lose Alexis Sanchez, please be abroad. We don't want another Van Persie situation. I think Alexis Sanchez, if he was to go to Man City, they would win the league and he would be top scorer and it'd be RVP all over again. Please don't do this. Like I said, I don't know if I believe it, but it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. So who knows what's going to happen, but it looks like this could be happening, and I really, really hope it doesn't. Please, Alexis, please stay. If you do go back to Bayern. Go back to Barca. Go to Bayern Munich. Go to Real Madrid. Whatever. Just don't stay in the Premier League with another team other than Arsenal. Now, another player that is linked with Man City, they are buying everyone it seems, is Kyle Walker from Tottenham. He has been so good over recent seasons. And actually, he's been linked with Bayern Munich as well. But that, I don't think it's got too much in it. I think that, if anything, he will stay in England and play for potentially Man City or stay at Tottenham. I don't know how likely this is, but it is in the news, and it's... I've seen on a few websites they use some sort of percentage, or they have like a traffic light system where if it's orange it's quite likely, if it's green it's confirmed, if it's red it's just a rumour. This is kind of midway. It looks like it could be happening, but no one's really sure yet. So for me, it would be a huge signing for Man City. Imagine if they got Mendy as well, and their defence with Van Dijk potentially coming in, and then of course Bernardo Silva. Oh my God, Ederson in goal. They are just getting so strong. So we'll keep an eye on this one. Now, time for a signing that I think is very likely and would be incredible, because I want this guy in the Premier League. I'd rather it wasn't at Liverpool, but what can I say? Gelson Martins, please do make the move to the Premier League. He has looked so good this season for Sporting. And in FIFA, he is an absolute gem on career mode, and I would love it if he was... you know, maybe a bit more widely used, although I'm pretty sure he is very common these days. A lot of people like to use him in career mode and on Ultimate Team. I'm hoping that people are using his Team of the Season cards or Team of the Year, whatever it may be. I don't really keep up with it all, and enjoying him because he's a real good player. And it seems like because Liverpool are no longer going to get Salah, although it still could happen, it's just looking like they're a little bit short on cash for him. I think Roma want a bit more. That they're switching targets and going for Martins instead. And that, for me, would be an even better signing than Salah. This guy is going to be something amazing in the future. And to finish off today's episode of Transfer Roundup, we have Bellerin, another Arsenal player linked away. And it's Bellerin because, come on, he's been linked away for a few seasons now. Since he broke into the team, everyone says, oh, Barcelona need a new right-back. Bellerin's perfect. He's come from Barcelona, and he would be, you know, perfect for their play style. And it is true. I do see this happening. Apparently, Bellerin's family have already moved to Barcelona, back to Real Madrid. And he says how he thinks it's going to be very difficult to be without his family. We'll see what happens this summer. That, to me, it sounds like Bellerin could be on his way. It will be for quite a lot of money because he's still very young. And he does have a huge potential ahead of him to be just one of the best defenders in the world. And for me... although I quite like him playing as a wing-back instead, so he gets forward a little bit more, he is perfect for Barca. I know it's horrible as Arsenal fans to admit that one of your star young players could be on his way, but if this happens, I won't blame him, put it that way. I think he would be a very good fit for Barcelona, and in the future would be probably a starter every single game, and maybe straight away. And to be honest, at Arsenal, he's been a little bit inconsistent this season, so who knows what's going to happen. I hope we keep him, but if he does move... I get it. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all the support on the first episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one as well. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Unfortunately, no confirmed transfers today, but hopefully in the next episode we'll have some confirmed transfers. There's just a lot of rumours going around right now involving a lot of big players, especially Lukaku. Keep an eye on that one. That could be big. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.